Something feels odd here. Be on your guard.
Are we in the right place? This place looks like a mess.
Yes, this is Niez, the capital of Mahag Saar.
I don't see any signs of people. And the buildings.
Yeah. This doesn't seem like the kind of place people would actually live.
No soldiers, no Danans, not a soul to be seen. Yet look at these facades. This is clearly a Renan district.
Hey, check out that drawing on the castle gate. That's the Darkwing's crest. It's from an old Danan legend about a hero who defeated an evil king with a torch and their trusty owl. That's his crest. I'm sure of it.
Really? First time I'm hearing it. So if someone drew it on the gate...
It must mean the Renans have lost control of the city.
Are you suggesting the Danans rose up and defeated the Lord here? Hard to believe, but not entirely unthinkable, given the evidence.
Let's look around and see if we can find someone. They might be able to tell us what happened. This is horrible.
Is there truly no one here?
All of these ruins look like they were made pretty recently.
But if that's the case, then where do you think the people that used to live here went off to? There must have been Danans and Renans, right?
That's a good question. Even if the Danans rebelled and managed to overthrow the Renans here, there should still be some people around.
This debris... Do you think it could be the work of Renan astral arts?
Perhaps, but the appearance of these ruins is rather uniform, which leads me to believe otherwise.
Hey, Rinwell. That story you told us about the Dark Wings. It said that the evil king was vanquished with a holy flame, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Then there might be some truth to that old story after all. It looks like all the rubble here had been scarred by flames.
Let's not jump to any conclusions just yet. If we can find someone around here, we might be able to get them to tell us what happened. Dohalim, you forgot to take care of the fire yesterday.
What do you mean, take care of? Ah, yes. You meant to put it out?
Yep. If it stays lit, we could end up in real trouble real fast.
I see. I apologize for not realizing that. I shall be more careful in the future.
The way he's talking, it's like the thought of putting it out himself never even occurred to him.
Moving on, Dohalim, I should mention that the clasp for your cape is about to come undone.
Oh yes, I tried to fix that myself, but it simply refused to cooperate with me.
I can't believe I'm hearing this. Are you telling me Renans can't even dress themselves?
Lords like Dohalim have attendants that take care of just about everything they need, so I'm not surprised he sometimes struggles with the basics.
Even by those standards, you've got to admit this is still a little extreme.
Shionne's got a point. I mean, you don't see Renans like her needing so much help to get stuff done.
In my case, circumstances forced me to learn how to be independent. Even so, I still think Dohalim could afford to pick up a few more self-sufficient skills.
Well, specifically speaking, what would you suggest that I learn?
For starters, I think it'd be good for you to learn how to dress. And put on shoes. How to comb your hair is equally important. And learning to manage your possessions better. And then from there...
She sounds like his mom rattling all that off.
Oh, and another thing. About your owl, Rinwell.
What is it?
When he starts to molt, would you be willing to give me his old feathers? I think I could find a use for them.
What do you intend to do with those?
Well, recently, I haven't been sleeping well. However, I hear pillows made from owl feathers are very comfortable and wish to make one.
This is why I hate you, Renans!
Did I say something offensive?
Next time, put your own needs aside for a second and think about how someone might react first. Then consider if it's worth asking at all.
Maybe something's going on in the forest.
What are those out in the valley? Windmills? They're huge.
They're most likely used to harvest wind astral energy, so they have to be big.
All of you, stop right there! Don't move!
They have us surrounded.
Who are you? Where did you come from?
You first! Show yourself!
I'm the one asking the questions here. Don't try anything funny. One wrong move, and I guarantee we'll blow you away.
What are you...
My name is Alphen. I came here from Calaglia.
Alphen? The wielder of the blazing sword?
Getting pretty famous, isn't he?
Here is my proof. Will that suffice? Or do I have to burn down one of those houses to make my point?
No need. I believe you. I'm Beifong, of the Darkwings. Sorry for threatening to blow you away. We're still hunting down the remnants of the enemy forces, so everyone's more than a bit on edge right now. Please forgive me.
Remaining? Wait, you mean you already took down the Lord of this realm?
That's right. We took her weapons and turned them right back on her.
Are you the Dahnan leader here in Niez?
Nah, I'm just one of the commanders. Deadheim's the one who runs the show. I'd be happy to take you to him. Just one problem. The Renans. Seems the rumors you were running with them were true. You do understand, right? I mean, we only just liberated the city from their kind. Everyone's short on trust. And for good reason. Especially Deadheim. I think it'd be best if those two waited outside.
Not going to happen.
I don't think it's a good idea for us to split up. It's too dangerous.
Then it's on your head, friend. Our base is that way.
You could have left me behind, you know.
This isn't just about you, Dohalim.
Ah, yes.
I guess even after you beat the Renans, your work's only really just begun, huh?
Yeah. This place seems like it's got a lot of issues to fix.
So you're Alphen, are ya? Thought you'd be bigger. Huh. Guess the armor beefs you up a bit. You've got a lot of people talking, you know. But in this town, I call the shots. You play by my rules here. Just remember that. Gotta say, I didn't expect you to run with a gang of women and kids. Those other lords must have been real pushovers, huh?
Seriously? Are you this rude to everyone you meet?
Don't interrupt me, you brat. Didn't your parents teach you any manners?
What, you?
So you're the one who took down the Lord of this realm, huh? How'd you pull that off?
We just swiped the Renan's explosives. And then we blasted them all to hell and back.
Explosives? That's a pretty bold approach. But how'd you manage to avoid hurting your own people?
I didn't, that's how. But the chance to take out a lord was worth the sacrifice.
And the Lord? What did this sacrifice earn you?
Unfortunately, we couldn't manage to finish her off. But now we've really got the girl on the run.
She ran? A lord?
Yeah, the lady was just a coward. She had a whole lot more bark than bite, that's for sure. She's probably hiding off in a hole somewhere. But not for long. We'll find her and drag her right back into town. Then she'll get what's coming to her.
I wouldn't be so sure. She may run, but she'll never go quiet.
Shut up, Bright Eyes! I would have run you through already if you weren't with the blazing sword here.
The whole reason you're fighting is to free the Danans in this realm, is it not? If so,
Shut your
then...
mouth, witch! That's enough! If you're really fighting for us Danans, why keep these bastards around? Why haven't you killed them already?
I'm not going to kill these bastards.
Is that the case, huh? Then tell me the point of this show.
They're my friends.
Friends? Renants are Renants. The scum-sucking bastards who've been draining our souls for 300 years now! But you know that. Maybe it's 'cause you and that little lady are friends and more.
Son of a... You'll pay for that!
That's enough! Deadeye, you know that was completely uncalled for.
All of you, get the hell out of my realm! And don't ever come back! This is Danan's realm and it's ours, understand? I call the shots here. And I make the rules. I do, Deadeye, leader of the Dark Wings!
Yes! Deadeye! Liberator Deadeye! You are the true leader of this realm! We're not afraid of any Bright Eyes!
It's only a matter of time before I throw every last Bright Eye out of this realm!
The Dark Wings! The Dark Wings rule!
Hey, wait up. Told you so, didn't I? You should have left your Renan pals outside.
You don't agree with him, do you? I could tell by the look on your face in there.
That's how things are with him. He loses his temper, then I step in and calm things down.
Better you than me.
If that's all, I think it's past time we were going.
Look, I just wanted to apologize for what Deadeye said in there.
At least somebody's got some manners around here.
He didn't used to be like that. But, well, that's what losing most of your loved ones will do to a man. He may never forgive the Renans.
It's a little ironic how indistinguishable his manner is to that of a lord.
Hey, Bayfon? Deadeye mentioned the Lord is still on the run. Any ideas where she might be?
We looked all over, but found no traces of her. We heard some rumblings about activity in Estaluva Forest, but that's it.
Estaluva, huh?
Wait, you're not going after her, are you? Certainly won't win you any favors with Deadeye.
This isn't Deadeye's war, and we're certainly not fighting it for him. Besides, it's like Shion said, her type isn't going to go quietly.
Hey, it's your funeral. Don't say I didn't warn you.
We'll be sure to keep you out of it. Before we set out, though, is there anywhere around here we can rest?
Sure. Building at the end of the road, opposite side. It's all yours. We use it as temporary lodging, to house people who don't have a new place to live quite yet.
We're not going to run into any trouble there, are we?
Rumors of a certain fiery sword have spread fast. I doubt anyone will be eager to give you guys problems. And here's where I say my farewell. You're on your own, but good hunting.
Before you go, how come you don't hate the Renans as well?
Oh, believe me, I've got my bone to pick with the Renans. Just not with two of them I've never so much as laid eyes on before.
Let's head on over to that lodge. We'll figure out what our next move is there.
I get the feeling Deadeye signed up to be a rebel, so he could have a rooster rule. Heck, he's no better than a lord. In some ways, he's even worse.
I know. How could he use explosives on his own people?
And yet, despite the toll of his actions, none of the Danans we've seen seem to question his assumed authority in the least. If anything, they may well consider him a hero, which would say a great deal toward how deeply they resented the Renans here.
Still, I don't think this is as simple as saying the good guys won out over the bad ones.
Yeah, I don't either. Deadeye might have managed to drive the Renans out of Niez, but that doesn't make the way he did it okay. No matter which way you look at it.
A victory that's earned by throwing away the lives of his own people? No, that isn't a victory at all. I can understand that the Danans here are standing up against their oppression, but that doesn't mean they have to humiliate all Renans just to settle the score.
I'm perfectly able to stand up for myself, Alphen. Besides, I'm used to it by...
But you shouldn't have to be, Shionne. It's just... What I mean to say is... When you've been a slave for so long, it's easy to accept that's how it should be because it's all you've ever known. Constantly being belittled is no different. I don't think that's fair. For me or for you.
I just don't know, man.
Don't know what?
Deadeye managed to drive out a real live Renan lord. That's incredible. And he seems to have a lot of supporters surrounding him too. But he's got an attitude worse than any angry Zeugle. Plus, Niez is in utter ruins. I don't have a clue what his game is.
The Renans are powerful. And because of that, it takes a strong leader to have any hope of toppling them. However, when you take down one dictator only to replace them with another, ultimately it's just business as usual.
If it'd been Zephyr instead of Deadeye, I don't think things would have turned out like this.
Rinwell.
Yeah, I think so too. Zephyr did things differently top to bottom. He's not the kind of person who would have forced his own views or decisions on other people. When you do that, you're ruling over others, not leading them.
To be honest, I don't know what I would have wanted my dad to do if he was in that position.
Law.
The whole thing feels weird in a way. It's a weird kind of feeling, but at the same time, part of me also feels happy. Deadeye and my dad are two very different men. For now, I'm content knowing that.
The city is liberated, and yet the air still hums with fear and anxiety. It reminds me all too well of how Vicente once was.
Hums? You mean like music?
Yeah, none of this sounds like music to my ears. In fact, I've never seen any Danans with musical instruments in my life.
You don't need instruments to play music. It can emerge naturally from the sounds of people going about their day and the hustle and bustle of life.
You seem to care a lot about music, Dohalim. I didn't know that about you.
Have I not mentioned it? Before I was a candidate for the lordship, I had my heart set on the life of a musician.
You? A musician?
Indeed. Music enriches the world around us. I trained day and night to hone my art. Words could not describe my bliss, as my notes carried with them the sights and sounds of nature, the ebb and flow of time, and the thoughts of people on the wind.
Dohalim.
Forgive me. My loquaciousness can get the best of me at times.
Don't apologize. It's interesting hearing what Renan culture is like.
Even though the Renans destroyed all of our arts and culture.
Personally, I was interested in the music of Dana as well. The fact that generations of lords deemed music to be of no use to their slaves and outright forbade the ownership of instruments is lamentable. Not that my words can undo the damage already done.
Let's start. Hey.
Yeah! Good.
All right!
Huh? I think someone's calling out for us.
They could have something they need from us.
How... Great!
Yes. Hey. What? Yes.
All right, right. What?
Huh?
All right.
Huh? Yes.
Huh.
All right.
By the by, Shion, if you don't mind my asking, would you be willing to share what sort of clothes are currently in fashion on Rena sometime?
Sure. As long as you call me Captain.
Sir, yes, sir, Captain Shion.
I was just joking. Kinda has a nice ring to it, though.
Did we really just spend that much money?
That Deadeye creep certainly has a few screws loose, that's for sure.
Forget that guy. Right now, we need to discuss how we're going to proceed.
What's there to discuss? Deadeye and his crew have already brought down the Lord here. Just let them finish her off.
I want to go after her.
I second that. I think it's the best thing to do right now. We don't know if the Darkwings have what it takes to beat her. I'm worried what'll happen if we leave her to her own devices.
You make a good point, Rinwell. And maybe I'm just being overconfident, but between us and them, I think we have a better chance at defeating her.
I have to agree. This realm isn't going to be truly safe as long as that Lord is still running around out there. We need to act.
Fine by me. But isn't Deadeye just gonna take all the credit once we're done?
Our job is to break down the walls that oppress Dana. What he chooses to build in their place, that's his problem. For now, we'll head to this Estaluva forest Bayfon told us about. Whatever we decide to do, though, we should take some time to rest first. We've barely stopped since Menancia. Where are you going?
Alphen.
You should get some rest. What's got you up at this hour?
Just let me be for a minute, okay? Why don't you go back to the inn?
I will when you do.
Have it your way.
Shion. The Lord's days are numbered. I haven't forgotten our promise. You can trust me, you know. Maybe even lean on me a little. If you want.
And if I say I will you finally give it a rest?
Yeah, of course. Try to get some rest, okay?
What was all that about?
So we're just going to check things out, right? In whatever that forest is called.
Estaluva Forest. Next time, pay attention.
Got sand in my eyes!
The winds are strong here. Mind yourselves.
Ugh, even the inside of my mouth is all sandy.
Hootle, don't get blown away, okay?
The winds outside the capital are blowing as strongly as ever.
You can definitely see why people call this place the Valley of the Four Winds.
Indeed, Mahag Saar is the realm of wind, just as Ganath Haros is for water.
Earth, water, fire, wind, light, and darkness. Rena is aligned to darkness, leaving each realm one element each.
Is that because some elements are easier to gather in certain areas than others?
That is certainly possible, but I suspect the biggest reason is to prevent the lords from squabbling over resources.
Funny. You would think infighting would come naturally to an elite class vying for a crown.
True, but the Renans rule as a minority. Fighting ourselves would just be destructive. Though, as you saw in Menancia, any abstention from fighting is merely a facade.
In the end, you all get usurped whether you like it or not.
That may be true, but something tells me that this time is different.
We have to catch up to the Lord first if we want answers. Let's keep moving.
What is that ring of rocks over there for? They don't look like they formed naturally to me.
Oh yeah. Funny, I guess I've gotten used to weird rock formations. They didn't even register as being out of the ordinary.
Most likely, they were brought over by us Renans when we first invaded the planet.
Wait, those? So does that mean there's some kind of machine then? And if so, what in the world were they even used for?
To manipulate the properties of Dana's astral energy.
Really?
Think about it. Isn't it strange that the type of energy each realm collects is so fixed? Astral energy by nature isn't meant to skew towards one element or another so heavily.
So the Renans reformed it for the crown contest.
Sounds like the crazy thing a Renan would do.
Renans these days are more advanced than Danans in some ways, but even they don't seem capable of doing something on that grand a scale. Or is that something that's possible on Lenegis? Or maybe the Renan homeworld?
I can't claim to know everything about my own kind, but I myself have never seen anything that would be capable of such a drastic feat.
But at some point they did just that. Those are the sort of people we're up against. We should do our best not to forget that.
You're so amazing, Kisara. You can cook, you can fix weapons. I feel like there's practically nothing you can't do.
Maybe you should take a page out of her book and learn to make yourself more useful then.
I'd be happy to teach you if you want, Rinwell. I learned most everything I know from my brother.
Really? Even how to sew and do laundry?
Yes, indeed. He knew how to do anything.
Sounds like he was a pretty handy guy when he was alive.
He was. I'd always follow him around and badger him with questions. I was a real pain in the neck. Now that I think about it, he and Lagiel were the ones who taught me how to raise cats, too.
Lagiel is that woman who was with him in the Gold Dust Cats, right? I remember now. The one with the really pretty hair.
Funny you mention that. He also taught me how to maintain my hair. Not that those lessons stopped it from getting all tangled up during training.
I think it still looks gorgeous.
From what I can tell, it would appear as though the only thing he didn't manage to teach you was how to apply makeup.
No, but that didn't stop him from trying. He really wanted to teach me everything. Only reason he couldn't was because I prioritized my training.
And here I was trying to make a joke.
I can't tell if she's being serious. The only one here who knows him well enough was her.
Yeah, I guess only Miguel could have told us if it's actually true.
Let's see what you've got.
You're mine! Try this! Infernal turret! It's over! Try Hopkins!
Your reflexes will not serve you well here.
Infernal turret!
Dating Tiger!
Tiger Blade!
Rising Phoenix! Too fast!
Stand
Dragon
back.
Swarm!
I'll trip it up.
Try this! Explosive
I
ring!
think we can get through this.
Don't let up until it's over.
Ha! Who said anything about letting off?
Explosive ring! You're finished! You're mine! Dragon Swarm! Try this!
One more!
Explosive ring!
Tiger Blade!
Take it.
Do it!
Totally! In an instant! Impact block!
Together, there is nothing that can stop us.
Indeed. As one, we are unrivaled.
And that is our greatest strength. Alphen, have you been washing your clothes? It may not be my place to say this, but... frankly, they're starting to stink.
Now that you mention it, it has been a while since I did any laundry.
I'll wash them for you if you want. Just remember to give them to me the next time you get changed.
Oh, okay. Sure. Thanks, Kisara.
And, Law, Rinwell, yours are starting to look a bit ragged.
What do you expect? Of course they're going to tear up when we're out there fighting so much.
Yeah, but it's still kind of embarrassing, having it pointed out like this.
And Shion?
I wouldn't touch me if I were you.
Of course. My apologies. All I wanted to say was that your sleeves are getting a little bit dirty.
You don't need to worry so much, Kisara. It's only natural our clothes are gonna get a little dirty while we're traveling around.
That's no excuse. Your outward appearance says a lot about your inner well-being.
Now you've really set her off.
Suffice to say, it would appear that the traditions of the Guard are still alive and well within her.
What do you mean? What do the guardsmen do that's so special?
Mostly, I'm simply referring to the fact that they're a very regimented and cleanly group of people.
Do I really sound that weird to you guys? Keeping your clothes clean and mended is completely normal to me.
Don't get us wrong. We appreciate the thought, Kisara. But we've got a long journey ahead. It wouldn't hurt to relax your standards. Just a little.
If you're sure. I wasn't trying to overdo it, I promise. However, if it's making the rest of you tense, I'll do my best to tone it down from here on out. Still, if everyone could bring their laundry and clothes they want fixed, that'd be great. I'll take care of it all for you guys tonight.
Don't you ever get tired?
Get lost!
You're mine!
Guard!
Swallow blade!
This one's mine!
Come and face this on! No escape! Rising Phoenix!
Flying freak! Why can't they just sit still?
Shion, can you take care of them?
No sooner said than done!
Dragon Swarm!
Elusive deity! Rotating pile driver!
Give it a whirl!
Try this!
Leave the ensnaring to me.
Yeah, and the pummeling to me!
You're mine! You picked the wrong fight!
Radiant light!
Take this!
Can't get out of this!
I'm not done! Dragon Swarm! Now! You're mine! We've turned the tables on us.
There are still more left!
Right. No time to hold back.
Look sharp!
Try this!
Deity!
Look sharp!
Fading pile
Explosive
driver!
ring!
Beckoning to everlasting God!
Negative gate!
Do it!
Resonate with the earth! Stalagmite!
Swallow blade!
This one's mine!
Infernal turret!
Let me help!
Take this!
First aid!
Dragon Swarm!
I'm ready!
Shion!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
I won't rest until I'm the best I can be.
Still striving to be on par with the Lord?
You simply can't be too strong when battle is a part of your everyday.
Somehow, things are even worse outside the city than they are inside.
Yeah, it's all ruined. Houses and everything else.
Even if it was all in the name of beating the Renans. This is...
That's far enough!
Here I come!
Like monster to the flames! This one's mine! Take the hammy!
Try this!
Fury! Burning
Try this! We got flyers!
Let him march there!
All yours!
Glacial Spear!
Dragon Form!
This one's
Try
mine!
this!
Freeze Lancer!
Going in!
Explosive ring!
Catapult! Going in!
Let me help!
This one's
Here I
mine!
go!
Water, hear my call!
Spread!
Deity!
Red!
Make it break!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
You're quite the gunslinger.
I have to be, in this world.
Don't worry, I've got your back.
An opponent like this should be easy.
I shall ensure you survive this.
Now where was I? This one's
Lightning
mine!
Thrust!
These ones can run rings around us!
This one's mine!
Elusive deity!
Here's a healing arm!
Explosive ring!
Piercing ray!
The everlasting dark!
You're mine!
Negative dip!
Time to shine!
Resonate with the earth!
Water!
Stalagma!
Here I come!
Going in!
Prepare to be sealed or fleet of foot. Actually,
You're mine!
that sound is more
Dragon
appropriate.
Form!
Less talking, more doing!
Elusive deity!
Explosive ring!
Do it!
Eating pile driver!
Kisara!
Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone!
There's more where that came from! Woo!
Hoo, hoo, hoo! Hoo, hoo, hoo!
Maybe something's going on in the forest.
Out of our way!
Dragon Form! Try this!
Begin!
Explosive ring!
It's a duel of the arts!
Try this!
Mirror, pierce evil!
Pesky airborne scoundrels! Battle has turned in our favor. The lead, but remain ever vigilant.
Give a heartbeat! Tiger Blade!
Into the shadows!
You're mine!
Piercing
Dragon Form! Explosive ring!
Do it!
Kisara!
Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone!
Could have been worse.
Judging by the stench, I'd say the animals at the ranch are all grown now.
feel all bent out of shape.
I know what you mean. Hard to settle down after seeing all those ruins.
We fought hard to help liberate the people of Dana, but every realm we've been to along the way could have easily turned out like this.
When powerful forces collide, the destruction they leave gets that much worse.
So we've been lucky things haven't turned out worse up until now?
Regardless, I don't want to see this realm get messed up any more than it already is. We have to capture this lord ourselves, no matter what. What's up, Kisara? You look concerned.
Oh, no, it's just... I'm looking at our finances, and they seem to have taken a nosedive. I don't remember us making any big purchases, though.
Ah, that may be because I borrowed a small amount to purchase something the other day.
I don't think you can call spending more than half of our money a small amount.
Half? Dohalim, what the hell did you buy?
As it so happens, I came upon a rather special object that I've long been searching for.
Are you talking about that junk? I mean, that unique-looking trinket you're holding?
Whoa, is that a...
Indeed. It is a lost artifact from ancient Danan times. Most likely, it was used for some sort of rite or ritual. Ever since we Renans conquered Dana, such objects have been disappearing. I simply want to do my part to help preserve both our people's storied histories.
Well, if it's to preserve Danan history, then I guess we can maybe look the other way. Just this once?
I don't know. Why spend money on something that won't even keep us fed?
More to the point, we all contribute to that money. I don't like the thought of anyone dipping into it without saying anything.
You must understand. Had I let that opportunity pass me by, I'd never have come across this item again.
Dohalim, maybe no one taught you that money doesn't grow on trees.
I may have been a lord, but I realize that much.
It's not enough to simply realize it. You have to internalize the concept too. Even after all this time, you still have no real sense of money. Our funds aren't your personal wallet. We camp outside and eat grass for dinner to try and stretch every last gold we have. You never know when we may need it.
I don't think we're so poor that we have to eat grass or anything.
Shut up, Alphen.
Shutting.
Let's just agree to not spend too much or be too thrifty for our own good.
Alphen, your blazing sword draws its power from Shion's Fire Master Core, right?
So I'm told.
Then why don't you use yours, Dohalim?
You mean my Earth Master Core, yes?
Yeah, I mean, you still carry it around with you, don't you?
I do. Each Master Core contains the astral energy harvested from Danan's slaves over the course of the last 3 centuries. Though only a select few qualified people, namely the Lords, can wield them, they nevertheless hold too much power to simply abandon.
If only the Lords are supposed to be able to use them, how come Alphen and Shion can use theirs?
That may be because Shion has embedded the Fire Master Core within her body, something which wouldn't have occurred under normal circumstances.
Okay, but why do you still carry yours around?
Just as Danans see Master Cores as symbols of the lives and resources robbed from them, so too do I view mine as a symbol of our lasting sins. The pain and agony wrought upon this world by my predecessors, as well as the injustice enabled by my own inaction, are all housed within my Master Core. It is a testament of all that I have done wrong. It cannot ever be used again, nor fall back into the wrong hands.
Dohalim.
You didn't differentiate between the deaths of Danans and the deaths of Renans.
Danans and Renans both spill blood and languish in agony all the same. I just couldn't bear to hear it any longer. That's all.
Little late for that.
Hey, Rinwell. What was that whole legend you were talking about earlier, back when we were by the gate?
Huh? Oh, you mean about the Darkwings? It's an old story about a Danan hero that's been passed down for generations.
Like I said, I sure haven't heard it before.
Yeah, me neither.
Well, long ago, there was an evil king who tried to bring all of Dana to ruin. However, A pure black owl heard the pleas of the people and decided to help. It chose a young hero and bestowed upon them a holy flame that was capable of vanquishing the king. The story goes that the young hero challenged the king and defeated them with the flame. Seeing Dana had been saved, the people flew the crest of the Darkwings as thanks to the owl for its help. From what I understand, it used to be a really well-known story before the Renans came.
I guess our people must have forgotten it over time. It's lucky for us you still know it. You sure are well-versed in these sorts of things, Rinwell.
You know, the part where the hero defeats the king with a flame reminds me a little of Alphen.
Come on, it's just a story. Besides, if we're talking about an owl helping anyone, Hootle would definitely choose Rinwell.
Sure, I might have helped take out our own kind of evil king with the others, but I'm definitely no hero. That and Hootle's wings aren't even black. Huh.
Thanks for waiting. Eat as much as you like.
Kisara, let's talk for a bit. Maintaining your shield? It's becoming a familiar sight.
Miguel was the one who taught me how to maintain my equipment after I first joined the Guard. Now, it's just a part of my routine.
Your brother always seems to come up whenever I talk to you.
That's because we had no other relatives, so it was just the two of us growing up. He was my idol, the one I looked up to and wanted to be like. When I became a guardsman, Lagiel wasn't too pleased to see me at first. It was Miguel who really welcomed me aboard.
Lagiel? Oh, right. She was Miguel's second in the Gold Dust Cats, wasn't she?
That's right. She's always been a very critical and down-to-earth person. In other words, the complete opposite of a dreamer like me.
You're more an idealist than some pie-in-the-sky dreamer.
Even so, that's my brother's doing. He'd never let me stop seeing a brighter world. He always did what he could to keep me smiling and happy.
You must have meant a lot to him.
He wasn't just kind, either. He always worked so hard to set an example for me and everyone else around him. He was a true big brother. So much so that when he thought I was asleep, he'd slip out of the house to go training on the outskirts of town.
You seem to know a lot about it.
That's because I only pretended to be asleep and would follow after him. You know what? I'm at a good stopping point with my shield. If you've got time, how about I tell you a couple more Miguel stories?
I guess I'd better get comfortable.
See you tomorrow. Before we go, do you guys have everything?
I think Hootle senses something.
I see plenty of ruins around here, too. It must have been a big town bustling with people back in the day.
For Crown Contest participants, places such as these are but vectors for the astral energy they pursue. Similar to that windmill, for instance.
Seriously? Is this a joke?
Damn it!
Here's evil! Crescent, no!
Dragon Swarm! Explosive ring!
Tiger Blade!
You're mine! Dragon Swarm! Try this! Damn it! It's too fast!
Stand back! I'll trip it up.
It's over!
No further!
Take this!
Look sharp!
I'll grind you into dust!
You're mine!
Tiger Blade! Do it!
Totally! In an instant! Impact block!
We work well together.
Like a finely
Here I
timed
go.
waltz.
I'm only getting the first side to come
It's over! Dragon
Here,
Swarm!
let me help!
I'll grind you into dust!
Destruction! Crush!
Crescent,
Try
no!
this! Rending Flash! You're mine! Dragon Swarm!
Do it!
Totally! In an instant! Impact block!
I feel sprightlier than before. Out of my way! Lightning meteor!
I'll face you!
Explosive ring!
Tiger Blade!
Leave the agile one.
I owe you one!
Tiger Blade!
Dragon Swarm!
Water, hear my call!
Try this!
Prepare to be sealed.
Explosive ring!
Actually, perhaps pound is more appropriate.
Less talking, more
Dragon
doing!
Swarm! Try this!
Resonate with the earth!
Explosive ring!
Do it!
Kisara!
Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone!
Did it!
Yeah! Nice technique!
I'm not done! Try this!
Can you take it?
Rending Flash!
Do it!
Totally!
Grind you into...
In an instant! Impact block!
We're a pretty lethal combination, aren't we?
What can I say? I had a good partner.
Gotta break through! Dragon Swarm!
Regenerate!
I owe you one!
Stay calm. I shall provide assistance.
It's that.
It's like trying to keep up with a wall!
Crush! Try this!
Blind free!
I'll take you all on! Ha! Flare Demolition!
Shine! Radiant
Sword Rain Alpha!
regeneration!
Healing circle!
I'm not
And
done!
just like that, I'm back in it.
Leave the
Start by
ensnared
holding the front
me.
line.
No sooner said than done.
Dragon Swarm!
You're mine!
Try this! Explosive ring!
Cannon! Flame of fury!
It's over!
Do it!
Dragon Swarm! Not a chance!
Make it rain!
This one's got your name on it!
Action to action! My exploits are bearing fruit.
Maybe something's going on in the forest.
Guess I misread the landing.
Gotta break through!
Where are you going?
Crush! Try this! Rending blast!
Tiger Blade! I'm not so good with airborne targets.
Dragon form!
Hear my call!
Pesky airborne scoundrels.
Sounds like a job for yours truly.
Resonate with the earth.
This one's mine. Look sharp.
Dragon form! Explosive ray!
Hear me! Flame of fury! Burning!
Looks like we won.
Gotta break through!
Resonate with the earth.
Destruction!
In a bind.
Mega Ray! On guard!
Rending blast! You're finished!
Hear me! Flame of
Look
fury!
sharp.
Got fire!
I've got it!
All yours, Kisara.
We did it!
Magnificently done.
Classic Phoenix!
Glacial
Come and
Spear.
face me.
Here's evil!
Burn in hell!
Freeze Lancer! Tiger Blade!
Dragon form!
Lion Power!
Next!
These little ones are hardly worth our time.
Less talking, more pummeling.
Cut them apart to your heart's content.
No escape!
Do it! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
That's some power you wield.
You're the one who did the heavy lifting. dispose of the trash.
Shine! Radiant light!
This one's mine! Their hide and stick is armor! Tiger Blade!
Explosive ring!
If it's in the sky, it's mine!
Oh, back in their defense!
I'll stop its
Glad
charge!
you have your thanks, Kisara!
Light up the dark!
Try this!
I'm ready to go!
Explosive ring!
I'll take you all on! Ha! Flare Demolitor!
You're mine! Dragon Swarm!
Tiger Blade!
Healing Fire! Where are you going?
Why'd you heal me?
To stop you dying?
Stalagmite!
Explosive ring!
Everlasting darkness!
Burn in hell!
Resonate with the
Dragon Swarm!
I thought you were going to wreck the place.
I'm not nearly.
Then I'll provide assistance however I can.
This should make for some good weapon crafting material.
Judging by the stench, I'd say the animals at the ranch are all grown now.
I always love the sound of hammers banging away.
There are still so many creatures we don't know about.
Have you been writing stuff down about what we fight?
Yep. It's actually pretty.
I'll see you again tomorrow. I think we've rested long enough. Let's keep moving.
I think it's safe to rest here now.
I wonder what we'll find out there this time.
Most likely Zeugles, I would reckon.
I mean, other than them.
Do you sense one of your friends, Hootle?
This place gives me the creeps. You really think that Lord is hiding out here?
Be careful. The air is dense with astral energy. Something's not quite right about this place.
How are you able to pick up on all this stuff anyway? Is it something that all astral arts wielders can do?
I must admit, I'm curious myself. Perhaps her Dahnan bloodline has something to do with it.
Dohalim.
Apologies. I meant no disrespect.
Stay alert, everyone. There's a good chance that she already knows we're here.
Something feels odd here. Be on your guard. I suppose if you're a lord going into hiding, a forest is one place to turn.
We don't know for sure she's here. Keep looking.
There.
I won't forgive you!
Destruction! On guard! On guard!
Stay calm. I shall provide
If
assistance.
it cools up, time to get out of the way.
Here I come! You're finished!
I'll bash in their defenses!
Oh, glad you have your use. Thanks, Kisara.
Tiger Blade! Deny!
Shine!
Do it! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
See you continue on in that vein.
Yes, my lady?
Something you wanted to say?
Dragon
This
Form!
one's mine!
Why'd you heal me?
To stop you dying?
Tiger Blade!
Lion power!
Glacial Spear! Pierce, I'm ready!
Take this!
Freeze Breaker! Glacial Spear! Pierce
Make it ready! Totally! In an instant! Impact Block!
I need to be stronger.
I'll do my best!
Dragon Form! Try this! Catapult! Dragon Form! This time! Explosive Ring! Dragon Form!
Blind freaks! Why can't they just sit still?
Xion, can you take care of them?
No sooner said than done.
Explosive Ring!
The enemy wields arts too.
You'll soon see about that.
I think we can get through this.
Don't let up until it's over.
Prepare to be sealed.
Who said anything about letting off?
Let's not leave more to it. This ends now!
Consider yourself finished.
See you continue on in that vein.
Yes, my lady?
Something you wanted to say?
Water, hear my call!
Right here! I got it!
This one's mine! Time to shine!
I'll face you.
Make it way! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished. I've still got a ways to go.
For the hideout of a runaway lord, this place is a lot bigger than I was expecting.
Do you think she had it built with that in mind?
No. Personally, I think this used to be part of a Dahnan castle or fortress of some sort.
How can you tell?
For one thing, it doesn't look like a storehouse. For another, it's old and you can tell it was built to let people hole up inside of it.
Huh. I'll take your word for it. I don't know the first thing about brick. You know, I've always thought you were a smart little cookie, but damn, Rinwell, you really know your stuff.
It's no big deal. I've just read a lot of books is all.
If this is meant to be a castle, there wasn't much to it above ground. Are there such things as underground castles?
There probably used to be more of it above ground. That is, until 300 years ago.
So the main structure must have been lost during the time of the invasion, with only the underground part remaining. And then this lord decided to use it for her own purposes. Have I got that right?
But what reason could she have for using this place instead of staying back in her own castle?
That's what we're here to find out. Whatever it is, she's up to no good.
Right. It's all the more reason we need to hurry up and find her before it's too late.
Will this help?
You're finished!
Healing circle!
Rending flash!
This one's mine!
Here I go!
Flying freak! What do you think to sit still?
Sion, can you take care of them?
Said and done!
Burn in hell!
Dohalim! This one's got your name on it!
Action to action. A merry distraction.
There's still more to go!
Allow me to help you.
Don't get complacent. This place goes pretty deep underground.
It was probably built that way so it could still be used, even if the above-ground portion got destroyed.
Perhaps that's why it's still here, and why it was made into her hideout. It would certainly stand to reason.
Out of my way! Piercing roar! By the power, I'm ready! Look sharp!
Destruction!
Take cover when it calls up!
Here goes!
You're mine! Got flyers!
I've got this! Let him march the hand!
Look sharp!
Damn it! All yours! Dragon
blade!
Swarm!
Can you take Lion power! Here I go!
You're
Piercing
mine!
roar!
It's over! Destruction! Dragon Swarm!
There! And again!
Going in!
Dragon Swarm!
Piercing roar!
These little ones are hardly worth our time.
Less talking, more pummeling.
Cut them apart to your heart's intent.
Heal that face! Burning
I'm ready!
Searing flame!
Radiant light! Regeneration!
Searing flame!
Regenerate!
And you're dead.
Then tonight's meal is on you.
Got it. Now what to make?
Our work is done here. Let's move.
I'm right behind you, Shion.
By all appearances, it would seem she was researching something here.
You think so? What kind of research could she have been doing in a place like this?
Your guess is as good as mine. Hardly anything the likes of us could imagine.
If we assume it was because this area is rich in astral energy, then it's possible she could have been doing any number of things.
Indeed. Renan castles and spirit vessels are often found in such locations. Intriguingly, Dahnan ruins are also known for their abundant energy.
You Renans attacked us. Don't act like you're just some...
Sheesh, enough already! This isn't the place to pick a fight over this.
How can you be so calm listening to all of this? You've suffered at the hands of guys like him too.
I mean, I wouldn't say I'm calm.
What's this thing?
I shall ensure you survive this.
Their arcs were interrupted!
Hold nothing back!
Pesky airborne scoundrels.
Sounds like a job for yours truly.
No armor! Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
Will this help?
The enemy wields arts too.
We'll soon see about that.
I'll stop its charge!
Thanks, Kisara.
Dragon Swarm!
Leave the ensnaring to me.
Yeah, and the pummeling to me!
Dragon Swarm! Not a chance!
Piercing roar!
I'll smash you!
Guess I have to use it sometime.
Dragon Dragon Swarm! Explosive Ray!
Now you've gone and ticked me off!
Take this! You're finished! Take this! It's over! Take this! My turn!
Do it! Let me help!
Totally! Rupture! In an instant! Impact Clock!
Together, there is nothing that can stop us.
Indeed. As one, we are unrivaled.
And that is our greatest strength.
This place is full of weird machinery, old and new. Just what the hell was she doing here?
By all appearances, sort of unsavory research she wouldn't want to see divulged.
Even to other Renans? That's a scary thought.
We should think about eating soon.
Really? Not all that hungry myself.
Take this!
Where are you going?
You're finished!
How's this?
Shine!
Never
Radiant
Attack time!
Dragon form!
I'll heal you all!
This one keeps charging us!
That's what my shield's for. Get behind me.
Got it! I'll leave it to you! I'm ready!
Look sharp!
Lightning Tiger Blade!
Not a chance!
No armor can stop me!
Remind me to stand. Do it!
Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone!
Did it!
Yeah! Nice technique!
Go! Dragon form! Dazzle!
Lion's Howl! Make it rain! I got it!
Got what?
I can chop up vegetable scraps and use them in the seasonings.
Should've known that's what it was gonna be about.
It would appear we can descend down where the railing has fallen apart.
What? Are you serious?
That's far enough! Like moths to the flame.
Devastation!
Resonate with...
Did you just heal me?
Yes, I need you, remember?
Right.
Thanks, Kisara.
Leave the ensnaring to me.
Pummeling to me!
Explosive rage!
Burning strike! I'll smash you!
Allow me to help you.
I'll do your death, Dohalim.
Then tonight's meal is on you.
You've got it. What to make?
I'm not done!
This one's mine!
I've used too much.
Here I come! Eat this!
Appreciate the help!
Begin!
Going in! I'm gone!
Take this! It's over!
This one's mine.
Tired of that?
I'll take you all on! Ha! Flare the Malisa!
There, I'm
You're
gone.
mine! Dragon form!
Rotating pile
Perfect move by the power of water.
Dragon form!
You're going pretty hard in this battle.
I am not usually given to restraint.
Sometimes I believe you're stronger than you let
Make
on.
it rain!
Totally! In an instant! Impact block!
Do you think we'll be okay to keep going?
I make no guarantees. Retreat if you know what's good for you.
New melody! Here I come! Dragon form!
Hear my call!
Armor won't save you!
It's almost as strong.
Split it open!
Be my guest!
Do it.
Remove!
Astral energy.
Say no more!
Shine! Radiant
This
light!
one's mine!
Regeneration!
Burn!
Keep charging us!
That's what my shield's for. Get behind me.
Got it! I'll leave it to you! Dragon Swarm!
Here goes! Make it rain!
Lock! Get toasty!
Burn Strike!
I've used a bit too much healing.
Right, here goes! Dragon Swarm!
Right here! I got you!
Anything in armor is all mine!
Not so
Take
fast!
this!
This one's mine!
Take this! Dragon Swarm! You got flyers!
I've got it! Let a marksman handle it!
All yours!
Too much.
Explosive ring!
This one's mine!
Too fast!
Stand back.
We turn the tables on that.
There are still more left!
Right, no time to hold back.
Now you see what I can do!
Dragon Swarm!
There!
This one's
This
mine!
one's all mine! You picked the wrong fight!
Gemini Aqua!
This one's mine!
Dating Tiger Rising Phoenix!
Ryan Power!
You're mine!
Do it!
River!
Astral Energy!
Say no more!
So I still had room to grow.
Hey, new equipment!
Prepare to be seized. Actually, found it more appropriate.
Let's talk and more doing.
Ready and ready!
Here I come! It's over!
Primed and ready.
Take this!
Water, here I come.
Dragon Swarm! Explosive ring!
This is it.
Here I come!
On the wind.
Dragon Swarm! Strike! This one's all mine!
Make it rain!
It was a close thing.
Seriously? Is this a joke?
I shall ensure you survive this.
Igneous discharge!
Take this!
Not on my watch.
Everlasting darkness!
Dragon
Pesky
Swarm!
airborne scoundrel.
Sounds like a job for yours truly.
Explosive ring!
The enemy wields art too.
We'll soon see about that.
Tiger blade!
I never miss.
You're mine! You're finished! Dragon Swarm!
Annihilation!
Guess I had to use it sometime.
Here I come! Dragon Swarm!
Reload! Water, hear my call!
I'm gone! Eternal devastation! Here I come!
Make it in time.
Time to go!
There! Here I come!
Going in, their hearts were interrupted.
Tide of battle turned in our favor.
Then let's keep...
Indeed, but remain ever vigilant.
They've really got us on the ropes.
Don't forget to heal your wounds.
Right, here goes! Be still!
This one's mine! Mega Ray!
Look sharp!
Power of one!
Crescent flash!
Crescent
Stay
Moon!
calm. They'll provide assistance.
Flaming meteor!
No armor!
Stop me! Remind me to stay on your
Charge
good
like
side.
that could easily be fatal.
Just as well, I'm here to stop.
Back into the turret!
Igneous discharge! I'll take you all on! Ha! Flare the Malika! Look sharp!
Where are you going?
And out together!
You're mine! You're finished!
Can't get out of this!
Dragon Swarm! Burn!
Do it! Ridwell! Astral energy! Full throttle! There!
Can you take it?
I'm only getting started!
This is looking good.
Dragon Swarm! You're mine!
I'm ready! Ringwell! Light burst forth!
Radiant Genesis!
On guard!
Searing Flare! Reload!
Here's the
Eternal
roll!
devastation!
Make it rain!
Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone!
Hold up. Is this as valuable as I think it is?
There's nobody here. It's been nothing but Zeugles. No lords, no Renan forces.
They have to be holed up somewhere, right?
From the look of things, I don't think anybody's been here for a while. If anyone was here, they're long gone now.
That can't be.
Look out!
We'll figure this out later. Right now, this thing needs dealing with.
I don't understand. Did Beifong lie?
He didn't seem the type to lead us on a wild goose chase.
Hey! Save your questions until after we manage to finish this thing!
Flaming meteor! Everlasting shock!
Here I come!
Negative resonate with the earth!
Going in!
Anything in armor is all mine!
Damn it! It's too fast!
Stand back! I'll trip it up!
Take this!
Can't get out of this!
Strike!
Annihilation!
Take this! No escape!
Denied!
I'll grind you into
I can carve through armor!
Internal devastation!
Tiger Blade!
Mega Ray! Annihilation!
No escape!
Flame of Fury!
Benediction light.
Glacial Spear!
Now where was I?
Freeze Laser! Here's a
Dragon form!
It's weakened!
You made me angry!
This ends
That was a
now!
bad idea!
Explosive ring!
Rotating down! Tiger Blade!
I'll heal you all!
Look sharp! Take this! Tiger Blade!
Try this!
Rotating pile driver!
Your helping me has become a pattern.
It's for the good of all of us.
Is it now?
Flaming meteor! Flying power!
Elusive deity!
It's over!
Healing
Rotating
circle!
pile driver!
Shattering the
Shield in! Attack time! Alright!
Ready to go! Reload!
Let's keep under pressure!
Searing flame!
Here I come! Soda!
Annihilation!
Rising Phoenix!
Look sharp! Elusive deity! Going in! Pile driver!
Dragon form!
engulfs you!
Explosive ring! Take this!
Begin!
Try this!
Flaming meteor!
Explosive ring!
Engulfs you!
Crescent moon!
I can carve through armor!
Dragon
Here's a healing
form!
art! First!
Try this!
Save Shion!
Explosive ring!
Here I go!
Everlasting shock! Negative gate!
into the fray!
Resonate with the earth! Stalagmite!
You're mine!
Tiger Blade!
Dragon form!
Healing circle!
Try this! Now, while it's reeling!
Take it down!
Yes, I need you, remember?
Make it rain!
In an instant! Impact cross!
Lightning!
Dragon form!
Look sharp!
Engulfs you!
This one's mine!
Explosive ring!
Flaming meteor!
Dragon form!
It looks like we made a mess!
Healing circle!
Now I can
This
let loose.
one's mine!
Why'd you heal me?
To stop you dying?
Thanks, Shion.
right.
Time to shine!
Dragon form! You picked the wrong fight!
Look sharp!
It's gonna attack!
Right, watch out!
Tiger Blade!
I can carve through armor!
Lion Cowl!
You're
Ground and
finished!
pound!
Reload! Not on my watch!
Dragon swarm!
Time to shine!
No further!
Shine!
Explosive ring!
Flame of Fury! Burning strike!
More of them?
Water, hear my call!
Don't suffer in silence!
Dragon swarm!
Guardian
may be strong, but I'll never back down! Dragon form!
Elusive deity! Hold the line! Down! You're on!
Explosive ring! Take the... No escape! This one's all mine! Burn! Dragon swarm!
Here's evil!
Prime
Try
Dragon
harder!
Boom!
Dragon
I
swarm!
never miss!
Shattering the pieces! Attack!
A thrilling performance.
Now my throat!
I couldn't make it.
Now you've gone and ticked me off!
Dragon swarm!
Elusive deity!
Dragon swarm!
I'll take you all on! Ha! Flare the Malisa! Going in!
Here I come!
Let's begin! Tiger Blade! Magna Ray!
Explosive ring!
Time to shine!
Dragon
Burn up!
swarm! Okay, here I go!
This one's mine!
Explosive ring!
Tiger Blade!
Eternal
Make it rain!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
See you continue on in that case.
I don't have much
my
left!
lady?
Can't get out of we made him mad! Back into the fray! I'll grind you into
I didn't think you had it in you.
Focus. There'll be time to congratulate me later.
Nothing much I can say to that.
Try harder!
Guardian Field! Alright, let me in!
Explosive! No! Can't end it!
Forgive me.
Appreciate the help!
Dragon swarm!
One more!
Dragon swarm!
Tiger Blade!
It's wide open!
Won't escape me.
I never miss!
Explosive ring!
Elusive deity!
Dragon swarm!
Lightning meteor!
It's on! Dragon swarm! Try harder!
Everlasting dark! Negative
No, it's in your hands.
And here!
Dragon
Dragon swarm!
Alright, let me...
No rest for the wicked.
Ready to I'll face you! Torn up! Catapult! Magna Ray! I'll grind you into dust!
Such unadulterated
Piercing
fury.
roar!
Can't end it!
Don't leave me negative gate! Resonate with the earth! Let's go!
Another incantation ruined.
Wits about you, people! Elusive deity!
Dragon swarm!
Taking pile driver! Hear my call! Make it rain!
Look sharp!
Lightning Tiger Blade!
So much for finding the Lord. Come on, let's get back to Niaz.
Shion, calm down. This isn't like you. What's wrong? Talk to me.
It's none of your concern.
Even after everything we've been through together?
The two of us are only helping each other because our interests overlap, remember?
Are you serious? You helped me come to terms with Zephyr's death. You put your life on the line to save me. Don't tell me you did all that out of necessity. That it was only because we have a common goal. Fine.
Huh?
You don't want to answer? Then I'll do whatever I like from now on, too. Clearly, I'm just bothering you. So it doesn't matter if you tell me what's on your mind. But that doesn't mean I'm going to stop looking out for you. Not now, not ever.
That's not fair. Why can't you just leave me alone? You don't know the first thing about me.
But I do. I know you care about the pain of others. You care, Shion. That's why I want to help.
Because of my thorns, I thought I had been doomed to a life of solitude. Until the day I died, I knew I would be alone.
And now?
The truth is, I'm trying to end my curse and get rid of my thorns.
Get rid of? There's a way to do that? Really?
I'm not completely sure. All I know is there's a chance. But that's the reason I need the Renis Alma.
The Renis Alma?
The Master Core to end all Master Cores. It is bestowed upon the winner of the Crown Contest, the new Sovereign, as proof of their victory. It must be assembled from all 5 Master Cores.
That's why taking down the Lords is so important to you. But Shionne, you're not in this alone. If there's a chance we can rid you of your thorns, I'll be by your side the whole way.
That includes us, right?
Like it or not, you're going to have to get used to relying on us every now and then.
What kind of friends would we be otherwise?
Thank you.
Dahnan Liberation and the Renis Alma. Looks like we've got our work cut out for us. If we have any hope of finding this Lord and their Master Core, we start by heading back to Niez.
Man, who would have thought we'd ever get thanked by Shionne?
Sounds like someone wants me to grab their arm.
I'm joking! Damn, you're scary sometimes.
Shionne's not scary at all.
Alphen.
I'll just, leave you two alone.
I can't believe this. To think they would give us a bad lead like that. Where could that Lord actually be?
Beats me. That said, there's no point wandering around aimlessly trying to look for her. We should head back to Niez for now.
What's wrong, Kisara?
Oh, I was just thinking about what it meant for there to be castles here on Dahna. People build castles to protect things that are important for one reason or another. But not simply that. They're also used to project a ruler's power.
So what you're saying is, even before the Renans invaded, the Dahnans were still being ruled over. It was just by other Dahnans.
That's most likely the case, yeah. Though who knows how they led their people.
But after seeing Deadeye, I can't picture them being all that benevolent themselves.
What if it's in everyone's nature to rule over and control others? What are we supposed to do about that?
If it really is in our nature, then no. All that means is we have all the more reason to fight it. That's all there is to it. Guess I misread the landing.
About damn time.
Took long enough.
But that's...
Right. I can't wait.
Head on over to the plaza.
What's going on? It seems busier here than before.
Hey, look! Isn't that Bayfon over there?
Ah, there you are. It seems I owe you all an apology. I'm guessing you didn't find the Lord back in the forest, did you?
No, but something tells me you already knew that.
That I did. Turns out I bit down on some bad intel when I should have known better. Apparently, Deadeye's not as trusting of me as I thought.
But why would he feed you bad intel?
My guess? He wanted me to lead you all astray. Make sure you weren't sniffing around where he didn't want you to be. While you were off in the forest, I got word that one of our squads captured the Lord. The place wasn't even close to where you were searching.
I see. Well, the important thing is that you finally caught her. Did you suffer many casualties?
You're not going to believe this, but she didn't even put up a fight. She had no escort either.
Well, what about her Master Core? Was it recovered?
Sorry. They only briefed me on the basics. For now, Deadeye's getting ready to make his victory speech out in the plaza. In the meantime, I've been ordered to set up a defense perimeter around the outside of the city, so I'll be out of town for a while. I imagine Deadeye will announce what he intends to do with the Lord during his speech. You'll have to let me know how it goes. Anyway, until next time.
A Renan Lord surrendering without a fight? Something doesn't add up here.
I'm afraid I can't say I know much of her lordship personally.
There's a lot about this that doesn't make sense. The Master Core is a concern too. Let's stick around like Bayfon suggested and see what happens. We don't leave until we get to the bottom of this. I'm worried about just what Deadeye has in store for Almeidrea. For now, let's wait at the inn until he gives his victory speech.
Everybody's so excited.
They can hardly be blamed when they've apprehended an enemy leader. That said...
Yeah. Isn't there some way to calm them down? Have you guys checked your equipment lately?
These must be the Danons the Darkwings freed.
Yeah. The city might be in ruins, but the people have risen from the ashes.
This is the place Beifan said Deadheim would reveal the Lord's fate. I wonder what he'll do to her.
Well... Is that...
Yes. It's Lord Almeidrea Kynaris.
Please stop! No good can come of such hatred. Stop or there'll be no turning back. Is this supposed to be justice? Astral energy? Why now?
You don't think that...
The fruit of Helgen!
I did warn you, did I not? Nothing good can ever come of such nasty hatred.
Found you at last. I swear it. I'll make you pay for what you did to my parents!
What do we have here?
Could it really be the witch from Dana? Honestly, I thought I had wiped all of you out of existence back then. I guess there was one survivor after all.
Hey, Rinwell!
Shut up! This is the only thing that's keeping me going anymore. Stay out of my way or I'll kill you!
Rinwell.
I'll kill you. I swear it! I will kill you! What did you... Why are you defending her?
I'm not really sure, you know. But when I look into your eyes, I can't let you do it.
What about you? Are you not the one who got revenge for his father? Don't I deserve that as much as you? Move aside. If you don't, then I'll blast you again.
Even so, sorry. I'm afraid that I can't let you do that. No way. I can't let you kill her. Not while your face is full of the same hatred as those people who died.
You saw what she did. What are you saying? She should just get away with it all?
You're right. Rinwell, I don't know what I'm doing. But still, I know it's wrong. If you go through with this, I know you'll regret it. I'm sorry. I am. Forgive me.
I can't believe you. You, of all people. Of all the people! Why did you... Why, Law?
Is your little show quite finished?
Why, you...
For many years of my life, I devoted myself to the study of astral arts. But the knowledge I took from your family was truly enlightening indeed. For that, you deserve a reward. I shall allow you to taste one of the fruits of my labor. Rearranging life and death to form new hellish compositions. That is what I do best.
Sorry for almost blowing me up? Hey, not like it's the first time. Come on, we need to take her down.
Okay.
Explosive ray! Exploit the enemy's weakness.
Ignite!
Strona! Sleep now. Healing circle.
I owe you one.
Can you take it?
One more.
Come on.
Lightning into shadow. Thunder.
Taking fire.
Thank you. The everlasting star.
Negative
gate.
Resonate
with the earth.
Take this!
Far enough.
I'm not feeling so great.
Wind astral energy! Dance in the wind! Sleep now! Not in the vine!
Dragon Swarm!
In a bind?
Burning! I never miss!
Explosive dust!
Shine! Radiant
Here
light!
now!
Dragon
Dragon Swarm! This one's all mine!
Air thrust! Water! Hear my call! Dance in the wind! Air thrust! Flame of fury!
Eat this!
Kara! Hear the healing art!
You'll pay for that!
Back from
Try
beyond!
this!
Imbue this vanquished
Into
soul!
the... Just what the
Dragon
doctor
Swarm!
Searing flame!
Try this!
Reload!
Shine! Radiant light!
Over?
Regeneration!
Regen!
Being interrupted!
I'm out of ammo! What the... Annihilation! Mega raging cascade!
Leave the charges to me! Heal!
Dance in the wind! Take air thrust!
Dragon Swarm! Here I come! It's your
One more! Lightning condemned!
Shine! Radiant light! You require a hand.
Rising Falcon!
If it's in the sky, it's mine!
Eternal Devastation!
Lightning or power of water!
Dragon Swarm!
Lightning condemned!
Take this!
Healing circle!
Eternal Devastation!
In a bind?
Lightning! Downfall!
Dragon
Thank
Swarm!
you! Searing flame!
Dragon
Raging
Swarm!
Behold! The earth pulse! Tectonic fission! Benediction light!
Eternal Devastation!
Raging cascade! Healing circle!
This song!
Dance in the
I owe you
wind!
one.
Into the fray! Mega ray! I'll be saving this one!
Try harder!
Light astral energy!
You picked the wrong fight!
More where that came from!
Crush!
Annihilate! Air
Dragon
thrust!
Swarm!
Mega ray! Photonic dance in the wind! Air thrust!
Try harder! Dragon Swarm!
Lightning condemned!
Try harder!
Thunder
Dragon Swarm!
Annihilation!
Heal!
Mega ray!
Dragon Swarm!
Wind astral energy!
Explosive
Raging
ray!
cascade!
Tail's a problem. Then let's focus there first.
Air thrust! Healing circle!
Thanks.
Lightning! Downfall!
Dragon Swarm!
Water! Hear my call! Astral energy! Flood!
Explosive ray!
Shine! Radiant light! Burning! Of regeneration!
Lightning orb!
I owe you one.
Raging cascade! Annihilation! Sleep now!
Eternal Devastation!
I'll be saving this one! I'm out of ammo!
Eternal Devastation!
Elusive deity! I'll thank you! Take this!
Air thrust!
This one's all mine!
Lightning condemned! Annihilation! Mega ray!
Dragon Swarm!
Light action! Dance in the wind! Lightning! Sleep now! More for the stockpile!
Take this!
You're mine!
In an instant! Impact Block!
Benediction light!
By the power of water!
Burn!
I can't kill you forever!
Changing tactics!
There's no telling what it'll do! Stay focused!
Dragon Swarm!
Lightning!
Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
Here's a healing art!
Begin!
I owe you one.
Far enough!
Dragon!
Hear my call!
Dance on the wind!
Thunder blade! Hear me! Flame of
Out of the
fury!
woods.
Burning!
Armor won't save you!
Eternal Devastation!
Gale force!
Dragon Swarm!
Astral lightning condemned! Thunder blade!
Everlasting darkness! Negative
Searing
gate!
flame!
Resurrect the
Lightning!
earth! Still
Dragon Swarm!
Wind astral energy! Lightning condemned! Mega
Dragon
ray!
Swarm!
Annihilation! Mega ray! Raging cascade! Here I go! Feel! Annihilate!
Dragon Swarm!
Burning! Lightning orb!
Forgive me.
Stay away from my friend!
Sleep now! Mega ray! More for the top! I'm ready! Lightning orb!
You picked the wrong fight!
Light astral energy!
Take
Dance in the wind! I'll heal you all! Sleep now!
More where are you going? Here goes!
I'll smash you!
Lightning orb! Here's a healing arc! Far enough! In here!
This engulfs you!
Water!
Dragon
hear my
form!
call! Lightning!
Don't get carried away!
Flame of fury!
Can't get out of sight! Try harder! It's on! This should do it! Rotating power! You picked the wrong fight! I owe you one! Dragon Swarm!
Annihilation!
Eternal devastation! Dragon Swarm! Engulfing you!
Dragon dreams!
Here I go!
Wind Astral Energy!
Dragon Swarm!
Mega Ray! Sleep now! Annihilation! I'll be saving you!
Try harder! Dragon Swarm!
Take it! Just what the doctor was getting started! More with Annihilation!
Go far!
Just what the doctor water! This one's mine! Lightning
Eternal
Control!
devastation!
Thunderblade! Now what can you weak? Lightning!
Dragon Swarm! Engulfs you! Dragon Swarm!
Serious Storm! Lightning Control!
Can't move! This should do it, Michael!
I'll take it from here. Let's see how you handle this! Deus Roar! Mega Ray! I never miss!
No further!
Mega Ray! By the power
Resonate
of
with
water!
the earth! Stalagmite! Not today!
Back into the fray! Just what the doctor ordered!
Resonate with the earth! Stalagmite! Dragon Swarm!
Flame of fury! Burning strike!
Dragon Swarm! Negative damage! Try this! I couldn't make...
Just what the doctor ordered!
Ring!
Flame of fury! Burning
Dragon
strike!
Swarm!
Lightning orb! Dance in the wind! Air thrust!
Negative
Photon
damage!
blast!
No! Can't end here!
Wind Astral Energy! Lightning descends!
Resonate with the earth!
Mega Ray! Seven on Alpha! Sorry! Annihilation!
Dragon Swarm!
Denied!
Resonate with the earth!
Wind
Anything in
Astral
order
Energy!
is all
Lightning
mine!
descends! Hear my call!
Explosive ring!
Hear me! Flame of fury! Burning strike!
Negative gate! Dragon Swarm!
Just what the doctor ordered! One more!
Eternal devastation!
Mega
Dragon Swarm!
Dance in the wind! This one's mine!
Resonate with
Seal!
the earth!
More for the side!
Dragon Swarm! Try this!
Do it!
River!
Astral Energy!
Say no more!
Is everyone all right?
Yeah. But Almeidrea got away. Linwell, are you...
What the hell happened here?
Beifan, is that you? Thank goodness you're okay.
I've been outside the city this whole time, but I sensed a disturbance in the wind and decided to turn back. What happened here? Where is everybody?
Almeidrea's handiwork. She allowed herself to be captured so she could rile up the Dahnans into a frenzy and rob them of their astral energy. She wiped out almost everyone in the plaza, including Deadheim.
Deadheim's dead. Everyone. And the Darkwings. Almost all of our companions in the Resistance. How could this happen?
Regardless of what she had to gain, what kind of person would do something like that?
If she managed to find kinship in Kelzelik, then I'd say the very worst kind. It's clear now that she used Menancia as a testing ground for the fruits of Helgen, before using them here.
So everything that led up to this moment was all a part of her plan.
Once she knew they'd eaten enough tainted food, she just needed to get herself caught.
We have to go after her. Balseph and Ganabelt were horrible, but Almeidrea makes them look like saints. I doubt she's really gone back into hiding. We have to put an end to this once and for all.
Yeah, what she's done can't be forgiven.
I don't know what to do. I saw what hatred did to those people, but hating her is the only thing that's kept me going. I can't just stop hating her. What am I supposed to do? Tell me. Smile at her from across the battlefield? Apologize while we fight her? I don't know if I can do that.
Rinwell.
Nobody can understand what you've been through. We can't even begin to imagine the pain you've experienced. But if hate is what has kept you going ever since that day, then let it be your strength. However, think about this. When you've had your revenge, when we've beaten Almeidrea, then what will you do?
Huh?
I'm saying you're going to have to find a way to survive once that hatred is gone. When it is, what do you plan on doing then?
I don't know. I've never thought about it before.
Almeidrea's death doesn't have to be your end too. You need a reason to live, Rinwell, not an excuse to die. Understand?
She's right. We could never truly know the pain that Almeidrea has caused you. But I think you should listen to Shionne. Give yourself time to consider things. And if it's too much right now, it's okay for you to sit this one out.
No. My head might be a mess right now, but I'm not letting you fight Almeidrea without me. I need to be there, please. That much I do know. I'm going with you. And on the road, I'll think about it. A reason to live, without hate.
That said, it'll be no good chasing after her blind with no idea where she went. Beifan, do you have any ideas where she might have gone?
I can't say for sure, but west of here is an underground harbor along a cliff near the coast. She spent years building a ship there, a floating fortress that she called her castle on the sea. No one quite knew why she wanted the thing, but now...
Of course. She's already effectively destroyed her own capital. It's likely she planned to abandon her realm as well.
Right. That's as good a lead as any. Let's go. What's that woman going to do next?
Nothing good, I'll bet.
We'll stop it this time.
I still can't believe what that Almeidrea did. Not only that, but she was enjoying it.
It's patently clear she has no respect for human life whatsoever.
We need to take her out. I don't think I've ever felt so enraged at another person in my whole life.
Yeah! There's no way she's getting away with this!
Then we head for the underground docks. We need to hurry. Rinwell, can you keep moving?
Yeah. My family and I, we spent all of our days just living in hiding. Until one day when we were found and attacked. I was the only one my dad and the others hid. That's the reason I survived. While the rest of my family was butchered. The only thing that I could see was the crest of a lord glowing through the smoke. And then...
It was Almeidrea who did it.
Oh.
I'm sorry, Rinwell.
That woman. Did she really find the existence of Dahnan mages to be that much of a threat?
Enough to invade another lord's territory? No, I doubt that. Most likely, she was after their knowledge and techniques. She only did it so she could become stronger. That's the kind of woman she is.
In retrospect, I do remember her making it sound like she created that monster she summoned.
A monster. I wonder, do you all think of me as a monster? Because I'm able to use magic even though I'm Dahnan?
Rinwell.
Of course we don't think you're a monster, you dummy.
Huh?
I might have had to hold you back, but it's her fault any of this ever happened, not yours. Got it?
Law,